Hello and welcome to another episode of Exploring the Alphabet. I bet you people are getting bored of the like opening sentence. Maybe I should mix it up every now and again. But anyway, we're at Manchester Airport. It is 5:30 in the morning. Do you know what? Usually when I drive on these early mornings, I feel like real alive and stuff. Today, I don't know if it's because I'm getting closer to my 30th birthday, but my back aches, my joints ache. I think I'm turning into one of them old men who moan about having arthritis and stuff all the time. But we're going to a country that I've never been before, another country that I've never really heard many people go to before, and another country where I don't have a clue what there actually is. So this could be another eye-opener for us all. So let's jump on the coach and get to the airport, and then whoosh. Well, we're just about at time to go for a coffee on the way to the gate, and unfortunately they didn't have my go-to caramel macchiato, but there was a lovely lady there who made things work for me. So I said, I'll have a cappuccino. So she said, oh, do you want caramel in that? I said, oh yeah. Do you want the chocolate that macchiatos have? I said, oh yeah. She said, do you want a bit of cream? I said, oh yeah. So now I've got my perfect coffee. I think I prefer it even more. But yeah, just about to board the flight, and then the journey begins. See you soon. So we have arrived in Prague, in Czech Republic, the city where lager is cheaper than water, which isn't too good for me because I literally hate beer, can't stand it. The flight here was really bad. It was like an ice box. It was so cold, and then I couldn't get comfortable. Every single time I nodded off for like 10 minutes, I woke up and like my neck was like, or I'd wake up like, or drooling. I'm like the ugliest sleeper ever. Then air hostesses must walk by me and be like, have you seen the state of him? And there's me just... So anyway, these probably think I'm a state as well. Right, let's figure out how we're going to get into Prague Centre, because we can't check into our room until 3 o'clock. So we're going to hit the ground running, baby girls and boys. The Airbnb man said, come to the office at 11 o'clock. Got there at 11, he said, would you look at that? Your apartment is not ready till 3. So I've just spent about 20 minutes getting after the Uber, trying to find it. And then he said, just leave your bag here. And I was thinking, I don't really want to leave my bag, to be honest. But I caved to peer pressure, so now I've left my bag. It has my meal deal in there that I was going to eat for my dinner. So now I'm thirsty, hungry. It's not going well. But on a serious note, it's a beautiful day. Behind me in the background is the astronomical clock, and there's a funny story behind this. So obviously it looks really cool, but the person who actually created the astronomical clock, the government of Prague actually blinded him once he'd created it, because they didn't want him to be able to create one somewhere else in a different city and theirs become more famous than the Prague one. So apparently they blinded him by with a hot poker, they called it. Now I've been googling hot poker, it just brought up a load of casinos, so I have no idea what it is. I think it must be a very sharp object that's been put in fire, which sounds very very violent. I bet he regrets making the astronomical clock. Everyone's hanging around the astronomical clock because apparently at 1:45 it chimes or something, and it only does it twice a day. So we've come here in really really good timing, and that's probably the reason why it's so busy. So we're going to hang around the clock, and then let's see what all the fuss is about. I literally can't believe how many people are here to see this clock. Look at this. So it must be something special. Imagine if when it goes off on the hour, and it's just bong. That's it. Hello, ladies. What do you think? What do you think of the astronomical clock? Clock.
I really love it.
You love it? Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I love it. Where are you from?
England.
Mexico.
Oh, very nice. I see by your skin tone, very beautiful, smooth.
¿De dónde es?
Yeah.
England. Inglaterra.
Do you want a cuddle?
My aunt, she's my aunt.
Hello, Auntie. Look, she loves me.
Hello.
Yeah.
From Mexico. Hello.
From Mexico. We
Hello, British
love,
people.
and can we say we love the astronomical cock?
We love the astronomical clock. Amamos el reloj astronómico.
Yes, fantastic. All the best. Have a good trip. Yeah, so everyone here is really blown away by the astronomical clock. And me too. I love it. I love it. Oh, you want me again?
Saludos, México. Desde Praga, República Checa. Hermosa ciudad.
Ah.
Beautiful. Joven, guapo. Very handsome.
Oh, very handsome.
Very handsome.
Oh, watch it. I'm married. My wife will be watching this. She'll come for you.
It's handsome.
Thank you.
It's handsome.
Thank you, guys. It's pretty clear that they're after the astronomical clock. I think that chicken, the golden chicken up there, is going to start rocking back and forth. All the dials are going to spin on this, and then something's going to come out of this door and start just doing sprints up and down in front of the clock with a big sword or something. That's my prediction. I am so glad that I waited 25 minutes to see that. I feel like I'll be able to sleep tonight. Astronomical there. Right, I've just met the nicest man from Czech Republic ever. I met him about half an hour ago, and he's just one of them people, do you know, that you really click with, and you know you're just the same kind of person. And he said, do you want to hang out in about half an hour? And I was like, yeah, of course, I'm all for meeting people from different places. And he said to meet him here, but for some reason I can't see him anywhere. And the more and more I keep on making sure I haven't missed him somewhere, but like I say, I have no idea where he's hanging out. It's very, very weird, but yeah, hopefully we find him, and obviously he can be part of our episode, you know. So just let me know when you next see him. Place behind me is Charles Bridge, which is one of the most famous bridges in Prague. Well, it is the most famous, and it connects obviously one end of Prague to the other, like all bridges connect one piece of land to another, I guess. But on the bridge apparently there's tons of like painters, musicians and stuff like that. But the thing that caught my eye is apparently on a night it's haunted, and the ghosts have been seen just walking up and down, going about their own business. So I don't know if I believe that. And apparently the ghosts lost their life because someone put their heads on the spikes. But I'm looking, and it might be because it's daytime, but I can't actually see any ghosts whatsoever. What I can see in the background is a beautiful view of Prague over there. Look who it is, everyone. Jesus. He's the king of me. He's the king of the universe, the jungle and the sea. Oh, I found something else. Apparently, if you touch the gold priest on this bridge, it brings you good luck forever. So I'm going to give it a blast. The only thing is, everyone else who's touching the gold priest isn't really showing him the affection that I think he deserves. If he's giving you luck forever, you need to show him a lot more than just a little touch on the head.
It was actually a Czech actor who immigrated to US for the communist, so it was quite obvious he should come to Prague.
It's finally time for food, which is good because my stomach feels like it's closing in on itself. Only thing is, this restaurant's a bit different to any restaurant I've ever been to before, because the waiter or waitress is not actually a human being, which is exciting. I've never ever been to a restaurant where you can pinch people's chips as the food jars by you on the train. So my plan is, I've just ordered a bottle of water, so the water's come now, so I'm just going to pretend I'm just having a little refreshment, and then obviously as people's food pass by, I've just dug into someone's mac and cheese. So I'm gonna have a 3-course meal on the house, or should I say on the train. I ordered my food quite some time ago now, and I'm slavering at the thought of my food arriving. Every time I look down the train track, there's nothing coming.
I'm out, come out wherever you are.
Hey, I spoke too soon. Here it comes. Ooh, ooh. All in all, definitely don't recommend. Food was nice, which is what obviously I came for. However, very pricey, because you're obviously paying, you're funding the railway service. Service was shocking. Obviously, you don't talk to the train to take the order. There's a waitress who actually takes your order, then the train brings you stuff. Although the waitress is just kind of like invisible. You don't see anything of her. I ordered a Coke at the end, an extra Coke. Didn't come. You know, so all round experience. I'm not going to write home about it. If you come to Prague, don't come here. Get yourself something off the street. Anyway, let's finally check into our room. I need to lay down after that. Well, I've had to open the windows so I could get some air, because it smells like an ashtray in this place, but you pay for what you get, I suppose. I'll probably end up leaving here with a fag addiction. I'm gonna have to get some nicotine patches before I leave. I've gone all dizzy. I think it's the Nicky rush. Whew. Oh, I've got trapped in the yellow curtain. That feels good though, when you're in a food coma. I am shattered from all the travelling and the walking, although I feel like we've seen a nice few fun things in Prague. Tonight is the Champions League semi-final with Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, second leg. Now, if you know me well enough, you know I aren't missing that. So I've found a little Irish bar near my accommodation where I'm going to watch the football, chill out with a drink, and then get my head down ahead of tomorrow's exciting day. So I'll see you at the bar. Right, it's time for you to disappear now. Thank you for watching day one. I will see you in the morning. Cheers. Ooh. Good morning. Welcome to day 2 in Prague. We've got our short shorts on, which is good because let's have a little look out of this window here and look at the sunshine. Beautiful. I'm trying not to drop my phone. Right, we've got an exciting morning this morning because I am going to an aeroplane simulator that's about 10 minutes away, and hopefully we're going to have our first ever flying experience and you get to come with me. Only thing is they're not picking up the phone and I can't see their opening hours online, so I'm hoping I don't get there and it's just all locked up and it's all a myth. But there's plenty of reviews, so have some faith. This could be good fun. Well, I've been searching for my aeroplane place and it's brought me here, which doesn't look like it's where I'm meant to be. And I don't know if I've walked through someone's house to get here. I've got a feeling I might get into some trouble if anyone catches me. So we will go on and try and find it. Is it in them doors? This looks more like a hostel or something. Right, let's go. There's workmen and stuff outside. Unless it's in there and it's under construction. I don't bloody know. Hi, sir. Do you know where the flight simulator is? You know where it is? Oh, fantastic. I've been looking for ages, so. Oh, that one at the back. Thank you, cheers. Thank you. Oh, so is it? It's where all these workmen are? Surely it's not open. Can't be open with all these here. Feel a bit anxious walking up. Fuck it. Stuff it. Come on, Joe, you're out of them these. I think it's here. Oh, I've actually found it. Might be locked though. It's closed. Right, so it's not open, which is really annoying, but that in typical Exploring the Alphabet fashion, what do you expect? What do you expect? The things we're most excited for are never open. So we move on. The dream of flying a flight is drifting away, or should I say flying away, excuse the pun. Wonder if anyone's got an aeroplane. I was going to ask someone if they had an aeroplane and then I thought, I dare. I think you have to make a reservation online for them to actually open up that door. Don't think anyone actually goes there unless they've got a reservation. Now I tried to make one online. The full website is in Czech and you can't translate it to English and it all looks a bit confusing, but I think to get someone to come today to give you a lesson is probably quite unlikely, so we'll forget about it. It is something we will definitely do in the future, but instead I am going to take you to a library. Don't I treat you? But there is something like slightly different about this library. Basically, we're not going there to read books, we're not going there to read novels, we're not going there to read poems, we're just going to see something that's quite extraordinary, or it looks extraordinary. I don't know if we'll get there and it'll be a load of junk, but there's only one way to find out. So we're going to head down to Municipal Library. As you walk into the library, there's this massive cylinder here. Now this, from the floor to the bottom, is like a big kind of den. They've made a book den, and it's made of 8,000 books. So when you poke your head in, obviously it's like being in a little circle room. It's absolutely mental that everyone is queuing. Like the queue literally goes out the door to just get a video of it, when you can just take a video from the side. You just don't get as far in. I think it's absolutely crazy. Like the queue literally goes out of the door, and when people are walking up to it, all they're doing is they're taking the phone, they're videoing the inside from the bottom all the way to top, and then just walking away. But everyone's doing the same thing. So you may as well stop someone on the outside and just say, can you airdrop me yours so I don't have to wait in the queue? What I'm more interested in, which is what I wouldn't mind trying out, is I wonder if they're all like super glued together or if they're just like lodged in. Because surely the amount of idiots there is in the world, me being one of them who did have the intrusive thought, surely someone has like ran at it and give it a slide tackle to see if it can take them all down. Or is that just me being the child? Maybe I'm the childish one. Maybe no one would do that. But yeah, I wonder if they are all like stuck together, or if it is a case of just like natural Jenga. Yeah. So the next thing I'm gonna do, well, right, let me just give you a bit of an insight. So what I'm about to say now is something that I've recorded this segment on these vlogs, must have been about 5 times, and then completely just bottled it. But I think I'm going to try and go through with it today. For quite a while I've wanted a nose piercing, because I think that it'll suit me, and I know that Carrie likes them. And I've just rang somewhere and they said that they open shortly and they will do one for me. He didn't sound too professional. He said, I can, okay, yeah, that might be okay. So I don't know if he doesn't normally do them and he's just going to stick something through my nose or what, but we're just going to go with it. I'm thinking of the vlog, and me being scared might amuse you. So yeah, we're gonna have a walk down to Home Tattoo Studio, not knowing where the piercing in there, and we're gonna try and get it done. When I was on the phone with him, he said, what piercing would you like? And I said, oh, penis. And he said me not understand. So the joke was just ruined, because I obviously don't want a St. George. I think that's what they're called. I'd never get a St. George. To be honest, if I got a St. George, the piercing thing will probably be bigger than the you-know-what. But I'm absolutely shitting myself, because the thought of like a giant needle having to go through this bit, because my nose feels quite thick, it just makes my eyes water. So I'm probably going to be screaming. The woman said she's just preparing a workstation and then she's coming back for me, so there is literally no going back. It does say piercing and tattoo outside, so that is good news. It does look a really nice professional place, so at least I ain't going to end up with infections. Although I've come outside for a quick go on the e-banger to settle the nerves, and I was thinking to myself, do I just run down there and call it a day? They'll never see me again. I've not paid anything. Oh God, she's coming. Oh God. Is it gonna hurt me?
Sorry?
Is it gonna hurt?
Wait, no, it will not.
My pain threshold very small.
It will be like 4 from 10.
4, okay,
From 10,
that's
yeah.
fine.
So at first I disinfect this area, then I'll put it out with the cover so you can check the placement, and then we brush it. Can you please take off your hair?
Of course.
Thanks. Put your head. Are you planning to put a ring after healing?
Probably not. Probably just stay with studs.
Yeah.
Is that the numbing cream? If I said to you what pain is tattoo, what is that out of 10?
Tattoos are different.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's hard to say. But you can handle it. It's okay.
Do you think? Is this the spike? Oh, I thought that was the spike going in. Do you tell me when you?
I tell you breathe in, and when you breathe out, I pierce it.
Okay.
When you,
Quick.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So check the placement. There's the most common basic one here.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
do you think?
Do you think that looks right? Yeah. Whatever you think's best.
It's like the
Is that where yours is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's good. I've never. The only piercing I've ever had is
I
this.
see. And was it painful?
I can't remember. I was too young.
Okay.
But when I think about getting another one, you do it with a needle, don't you? So I imagine this needle about this big.
No.
Is that it?
Yeah, this
Okay.
one. This small and tiny.
My skin feels really thick, so
Maybe you have some tears, but it's normal.
really.
Yeah.
Does anyone ever make a noise?
No.
No.
Usually no.
Okay, I'll try not to.
Can I start?
Yeah, go for it. Is this it?
So. Breathe in.
Yeah.
Breathe
Woo!
Johnny, that really hurt.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Right, it is done. Although I fucking hate it because when I have my headset, because I didn't pick the real bright silver one, I picked like a bougie. I picked like a bougie kind of different looking one, like a crushed silver, so it looks a bit darker. But then when I turn my head, it just looks like a giant black mole, and I hate it. So I said to her, can I change it? And she said no. So I said, well, can I buy one of the silver balls? Because I was thinking you might not change it because you're being health and safety girl, but I'll change it myself. So what I've done is I've got a little silver ball thing here, and I'm just going to swap it round now and hope I like the way it looks more. So do you see what I mean? It literally, so it's like that, but if you saw me from a distance walking down the street, you'd literally just think I'm like got a massive giant black wart on my nose. So I don't like it. The only thing is, they've given me this, but there isn't a back to it, so do I just use the back in this one maybe? I don't really get it. I'm just gonna have to try. It's so swollen though, so I'm dreading this a tiny bit. Can't get it out. How do you get them out? Do I twist my nose or something? How do I get the back? Looks like I'm picking my nose now in the middle of the street. Oh shit, I can't even get it out. It's in so tight, like I literally can't. I can't get it out. It won't come out. It's stuck. It's literally cemented in. I don't know how she's attached that. How's she attached that? I can't even see. But it's not coming out. Fuck. Now I'm gonna be Molly Boy for days. I can't get it out. I need it out. I'm stressing. It's really hurting me. I'm regretting my life choices here. I just wish why didn't I just make the right decision? Why didn't I make the right decision and pick the right one? Like I've picked a stupid one. What am I gonna do? I'm walking back to the room to try and get a bit of privacy to try and swap it over. There's my mole look. Although I've just shown Carrie, and Carrie said that the thing they've given me into nose piercing stud, so I don't get why they'd give me that. but it must be some kind of nose piercing stud for him to give me it. So I'm going to try and get it swapped over, but I've just had like a meltdown on the phone because I really don't like how it looks. I feel insecure. I've been walking like that so no one sees it, when really it probably didn't even actually look that bad, but I need it to be like light. I need it to be like my earring colour. So hopefully we can get it out and swapped over. Also, Carrie laughed her head off at me because it cost me 60 quid, and apparently that in England they cost like 20 quid. So I've also been fucking absolutely rinsed, which ain't great, is it? I've been done over, like big time. I paid 60 quid for a mole. Right, on the way back, I've come into this other piercing place. I'm gonna get him, he said he'll help me get it out and put another one in. So hopefully once this is done, I'm more comfortable. Feel like I'm at the dentist.
Try one thing, yeah? The easiest way would be to use a plastic tube and, from Canada to get it in smoothly.
Yeah.
It's going to work.
Perfect. Amazing.
Jeez. Was it like pretty fresh or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. I just want to come through that mucosa. Oh, finally.
Ah, win.
Alright.
You're a superstar.
Can we get rid of that plastic thing?
Yeah.
Right, and I'll disinfect it one more time for you.
It's a good job I came to you to help, because I'd have never have done that myself. Amazing.
Okay, there you go. Let me just pick up the phone.
Yeah, no problem.
Put it on me.
That's better. I'm happy now. Jesus, that was sore. How come anything I do, I never do it like the simple way? Like literally nothing. Like I could have just picked a silver ball like that from the very start and then I'd have been happy. But instead, I mess it up, then I try ragging it at myself. I'd have been ragging at that for days because it was an unscrew thing. And I was trying to just rag it out. I'd have split my nose open. And then when he went to change it, it was that swollen inside from what I've been doing, and because it's just been done, that he couldn't get it through. So that was painful enough. But anyway, it's in, and I actually like how it looks now. I like it. It matches my earring, and we're happy. The day can go on without me being in a mood, because I did have a bit of a pity party, and was a bit emotional. But now I feel good again. On we go. So I'm going in Corto's for an Italian, and I'm going to shock you because for once I am not getting a pizza. I'm absolutely craving a carbonara, and it's because I've got a new addiction to carbonara, because when I was younger I had one of them like Uncle Benson's carbonara microwave pots, and it was absolutely vile. It tasted like snot and pasta mixed together. So I thought all carbonara tasted like that, but recently I've tried one and it was amazing. So now I love it. So I'm going to have a carbonara in there, and there is a few Prague delicacies. One of them is called pork knuckle, and I was going to try that, but it's just like meat on the bone, and I thought, well, that's not too interesting. So I'm not having pork knuckle because I have found a better delicacy that is from Czech Republic, and it is a pudding, so it's a win-win. So once we've had our carbonara, we're going to get one of those, and honestly, it'll blow you away. It's literally the best thing I've ever seen. Turns out there is no carbonara, although the do bolognese, which is second best thing, or probably better. Right, it's time for our Czech delicacy. Now, I think this'll be hard to beat, and I haven't even tried it yet. That's how unbelievable I know it's going to be. So it is called a Czech chimney cake, and basically what it looks like to me is a donut that's in the shape of a cone filled with ice cream. So let's get inside and get hold of one. I tried standing mine up on the side while I set up my camera, and it just collapsed and hit there. So it might be a bit lopsided and stuff now. But I went for strawberry and cream. It isn't like donut, like this is a lot harder than a donut, so it's like a crispy kind of sweet thing. But I went for ice cream, strawberries. The only thing I'm not happy about, it is gorgeous, but the full of the cone isn't filled with ice cream like I thought it was. It's actually filled with strawberries, so once I eat this ice cream at the top, I've just got a load of strawberries to go through, which I'm not so keen about, but it is gorgeous. It's a different one. Oh, look at my teeth. How disgusting. It's a different one, but we love a delicacy that is nice for once. And look at the background. I'm going to try the bottom bit and see what it tastes like. So basically I clearly clicked slow-mo video instead of normal video. I messed up, but you can tell how much I enjoyed it because I actually turned into a lion. Now the ice cream was so creamy and incredible. The cone was literally rock hard and barely tasted of anything, and I was a bit gutted because at the bottom of the cone it wasn't full of ice cream, there was just tons of strawberries, but I suppose I did pick the strawberry and cream one. But if you're going to Czech Republic, it is definitely a must try. Just be careful of what flavour you do pick, because I do think I picked a bit of a rubbish one. Well, I've been climbing and climbing and climbing. To be honest with you, it'd been quicker to climb to space. In fact, I probably am in space. To get to the Prague Palace / castle. Now, I've got to the very top where it is. However, we have a problem because all of the buildings around me are absolutely ginormous. Now, this one behind me looks the one that it's most likely to be. Because the only reason I wanted to bring you here was because Prague Palace / castle. I'm calling it the / because I I keep forgetting which one it's called. But it has over 7,000 rooms. It's one of the biggest palaces slash castles in Europe. And we're stood very close to it. Just like I say, I have no idea which one it actually is. Whatever it is, these buildings would make really good fun for a game of hide and seek. Like when my kids play hide and seek with me at home, they find me real quick. And I absolutely love playing hide and seek because I think, oh, yes, I'll play hide and seek because I get in a real good hiding spot. It's always somewhere I'm laid down and then they can never ever find me. Well, they can't find me for quite a while and I get a free lie down. So imagine you playing hide and seek in a place with 7,000 rooms. You get a full day off as a parent. But anyway, hope you enjoy the montage of the big buildings. After all this walking, I'm a bit thirsty. Now, oh, by the way, did you know that I got my nose pierced? Oh, I still don't have a lot of look of it. I think it just makes my nose look fucking huge. But anyway, I'm pretty thirsty now. Yesterday we got our food served to us by trains. Today we're going to get our drink served to us by a robot. So watch this space. Exterminate. Exterminate.
I am a robot. I am a robot.
Apparently an entrance into the future. You order your drink on this little machine here and then the robot does the rest, so watch this. Well, I thought it was really, really good, something different, something that is definitely worth going to see. The only thing is the waitress isn't a robot, so it's a bit of a con. So her job is basically to stick some straws in the drinks and then bring them over. So her days must drag. Another thing that I thought was a bit like rubbish, this is me with my entrepreneur head on, says the man who's never owned a business. But when you go in there, obviously you buy a drink and you want to see the robots make it and stuff like that, which is like interesting. But once you've seen it once, then there's no seating area apart from at the tills where you pay, and you obviously have to get up because there's other people waiting to get on the tills, so then you just stood around. So people will only go in there for one drink. So they should, in my eyes, they should have like a seating area with a bit of sport on or a bit of music on, or anything on the TV, and a big seating area. Do you know what I mean? To keep people in there. Then you could spend a few hours in there. So they could be making a bit more money. Maybe I'll write to them and give them my business plan. But now, it's getting late now, so I'm shattered. I'm going to go charge my phone in the room, have a bit of a lay down, and then there's more football this evening, so I'm going to shoot out and watch a bit more footy. Anyway, it is 6:30 p.m. here, and it gets dark at about 7 p.m. I don't know how it does it, but when you're here, 1 minute it's light, and then the next minute it's pitch black. It gets dark like really quick, if that makes sense. So we have had unbelievable time. I've really liked Prague. One thing you've got to be prepared for if you do come here is just how busy it is, because it is crazy. Like usually when you come to capital cities, it's really busy, like packed in like the centre, but around it, it's like you see bars that are empty or coffee shops that are empty or whatever. Here, every single place you go to, literally every area is just like flooded with people. Did you see my mouth went? Couldn't get my word out. So you've got to be prepared for that. There is other things as well that I've not actually shown you. Like there is tons of museums here. There's like art museums. There's an illusions museum, but I went to see one of them in Edinburgh. There is a rump and pump museum where apparently there's loads of old men in there watching the live shows, which sounds a bit seedy. And obviously I won't be able to show you any of that, but just a quick reminder that there is tons of things that you can get up to that I obviously haven't done, but I can't show you all because time absolutely flies while we're on the move. So we're going to head back to the room now. I'm absolutely shattered, as you can see. I'm out of breath, getting a bit too old for this now. I'm nearly 30, and then we're going to have a little lay down, get my bag ready for tomorrow, and then we are going to wrap up with our cost breakdown because our flight is at 6 a.m. in the morning. So first thing when I get up, I'm going to the airport and I'll be jetting straight back out of here to the family, which I'm really excited for. Looking forward to seeing the girls. It is another letter complete. Well, the piercing saga continues. I've just had a shower because I've been sweating all day, and then when I was drying my face with a towel, I just heard a piece of metal drop on the floor. Checked my nose, there was no piercing there. It had gone again, fantastic. So I'm searching the floor for my nose piercing. I finally found it, but then I spent another half an hour searching for the back because I think there must be a back that goes on its thingy in place. Can't find it anywhere. So then I ring Carrie. Carrie, do these need a back or are they meant to be just giant hooks? She said, no, there is no back. You just have to be careful when wiping your face. Just get it back in. So then I'm under pressure because she's told me to get it back in. And I'm thinking, well, it's been the world's most expensive nose piercing. I've got to get it back in. So I'm forcing it in my nose. Then I'll lose the spiky bit. I get it in the front of my nose, but I'll lose the spiky bit inside of my conch. Now, my conch's pretty big, so you know it could have been anywhere. Anyway, I managed to get it through the other end, thank goodness for that, and it is back in. So hopefully it stays in forevermore. But yeah, this nose piercing saga has been very, very dramatic, which makes sense because it's me. Anyway, let's have our scores on the doors because I'm getting out of here. Well, that is a wrap of another episode of Exploring the Alphabet. Prague was amazing. I'd definitely recommend it, especially if you like to have a good booze because the atmosphere is amazing. So our scores on the doors are: flights, £64.12. Accommodation, £67.61. Airport parking, £34.83. Insurance, £5.71. And additional spending money, including diesel for the car on the way down here, was £194.17, leaving us with a grand total of £366.44. That is money well spent. And that is 16 letters down, 10 more to go. One last thing, Coca-Cola vanilla should come like this and not Coke Zero. Please come back for more. There's other letters to explore. Good night, everybody.